Guys, Thor Ragnarok is coming out this weekend, and I want to talk about one super hype thing to look for in the film. That would be the Odin Force. I believe it will play a huge role in the movie and future MCU films, most notably Infinity War. Let's talk about it. What is up, YouTube? It's Josh. This is the Den of Nerds. Hey, if you love comic book movies, subscribe to this channel. We do all sorts of coverage when it comes to those type of films. Oh, and shout out to Kid Queer Twat, who has a ridiculous name, but also got the nerd card question correct on my latest Justice League video. So shout out to you, dude. You definitely know your stuff when it comes to the Justice League. There will be another nerd card question at the end of this video. So let's get right into this, guys. We all know that Hela will be the main villain of Thor Ragnarok, and we know that she's super duper strong. We also see Thor with blue eyes and lightning power, where it's like emitting and like coming off of him. Allow me to explain to you how those two things may well be linked, and yes, it has to do with the Odin Force. You see, at San Diego Comic-Con, it was revealed that Hela was an old evil that was beaten and trapped by Odin. More recently than that, Tom Hiddleston recently revealed in interviews that her escape was in fact Loki's fault. He explained that there were many things that Odin was doing at King that nobody else was really aware of. One such thing was keeping Hela trapped with some kind of power. And not knowing about that power, Loki wasn't able to do that. You see, I believe that power is the Odin Force, which is a power that flows directly from the life tree to the ruler of Asgard. As Tom Hiddleston said, him not knowing about this basically messes everything up, and that allows her to escape. I believe a big part of Thor Ragnarok will be Thor assuming the responsibility of Prince and quite possibly King of Asgard. This will give him the ability to tap into the Odin Force, which is what all this dope lightning and blue eyes is really all about. I think it will be what he uses to defeat Hela and possibly trap her once again. However, I don't think he'll be able to easily access all the same power that Odin had right away. You see, part of the reason that Odin goes to sleep is to sort of recharge the Odin Force or to strengthen his connection with it. This is why we see him in multiple points during the films being fatigued, and why he basically passes out in Thor the Dark World. This is him basically just having to recharge the Odin Force. So if somehow Thor gets the proverbial baton passed to him and becomes the new recipient of the Odin Force, it might manifest in a slightly different way simply because he is Thor, and he might not have access to all of its power right away. On a side note, we did see images of Thor with that body, lightning, and blue eyes during the Russian convention that was put on a couple weeks ago for Infinity War. I did some breakdowns of Iron Man's new armor and of Black Panther's new armor, and it would appear that they're giving all of the Avengers a bunch of upgrades for Infinity War. Now, during that convention, there were images of Thor with that lightning ability, and I believe this will be more or less a permanent part of him as we move forward, and it's just another upgrade to give him more fighting power when he goes up against Thanos and the forces of Thanos. So keep an eye out for the Odin Force in Thor Ragnarok. Who knows, you might even be able to impress some people when you're checking out the film if it comes up. And let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Do you think it's a strong possibility? But please keep any spoilers out of this comment section if you have gone and seen the film, as this video will probably be viewed for several days after the film does come out. All right, let's check that nerd card question really quickly. I want to know, what is the name of Odin's father? This dude was referenced multiple times in Thor 1 and 2, and he's actually shown at the very beginning of Thor: The Dark World fighting against the Dark Elves. What is the name of Odin's father? Answer that question in the comment section below. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and nerdy day. See ya!